Kodak Black's story is one of the most fascinating and heartbreaking. Kodak Black, who was born Bill Cajon Capri in Pompano Beach, Florida, on June 11, 1997, is one of the most promising new rappers. In a couple of seconds, he became a symbol of the hardships and victories of street life with his harsh, unabashed rhymes and distinctive flow. However, his career and personal life have been halted by legal issues, controversies, and personal addictions. This is the tale of Kodak Black's rise, fall, and ongoing search for atonement. Kodak Black had a difficult upbringing. He was exposed to the harsher sides of life, poverty, violence, and crime at a young age while growing up in Pompano Beach. However, Kodak managed to save music in the midst of all of this. Inspired by his environment and the struggles he would see on a daily basis, he began writing and recording his own songs at the age of 12. Kodak's 2013 mixtape Project Baby, which included his unvarnished storytelling and unique voice, created a stir in the community. His status as a rising talent in the Florida rap scene was cemented with his second album, Institution. Giants in the industry like DJ Drama and Atlantic Records noticed Kodak by 2015 and offered him a multi-million-dollar deal. Kodak's first studio album, Painting Pictures, arrived at number 3 on the Billboard 200, and his breakthrough single, No Flockin, went viral. He became one of the most promising young hip-hop voices with singles like Tunnel Vision and Roll in Peace, featuring XXXTentacion. Even though Kodak rose quickly, his music career has been overshadowed by a series of legal troubles. When he was detained in 2015 on suspicion of robbery, false imprisonment, and carrying a firearm, it was his first run-in with the law. That was just the start of a long and intricate legal process. In 2016, Kodak was arrested again for sexual assault. The case was a major issue that led to the rapper being widely condemned for the alleged assault of a high school student. Despite his protests of innocence, the matter plagued him for years, damaged his reputation, and hindered his career. When Kodak was detained in 2018 on suspicion of possessing a weapon, his legal troubles only got worse. He broke the terms of his probation by crossing the Canadian border with a gun in his possession. In 2019, he started serving his 46-month sentence in federal prison. The worst period of Kodak's life and career was his time in prison. He experienced loneliness and the stress of his legal struggles while incarcerated. His career momentum suffered as a result of his absence from the music scene. Kodak's legal troubles continued to dominate the news, even when he resumed performing while incarcerated, such as with the album Dying to Live, which included the popular song Z's, with Travis Scott and Offset. In 2021, on his last day in office, former President Donald Trump awarded Kodak a commutation. Many people were against the move and wondered why Kodak, who had repeatedly been afoul of the law, was being granted pardon. Despite enabling Kodak to pursue his musical career, the commutation did little to repair the damage to his reputation. Kodak has been working to reorganize his life and profession after being released from prison. The albums Cutthroat Bill, Volume 1 and Back for Everything are among his recent releases. He has also worked with artists such as French Montana, Lil Durk, and Jack Harlow. His run-ins with the law haven't stopped, though. Kodak's journey to redemption was further clouded in 2022 when he was found unconscious behind the wheel of his vehicle and arrested for cocaine possession and evidence manipulation. His incendiary remarks and actions, such as his outspoken endorsement of divisive personalities and his frequently inconsistent social media presence, have also drawn harsh criticism. In the beginning of 2023, he also tested positive for fentanyl, which led to a court-mandated period of treatment. Kodak has provided us with moments of reflection and atonement in spite of these issues. He has publicly discussed his struggles with mental health and how his upbringing influenced his lifestyle choices. He has stated in interviews that he wants to change his life and utilize his notoriety to educate others so they don't make the same mistakes he did. However, his frequent public intoxication demonstrated that he was still having difficulties. The future of Kodak Black is uncertain as of today. His career is at a turning point, even though he continues to make music and has a devoted following. Rap is more competitive than ever, and Kodak hasn't been able to regain his former momentum because of his legal troubles and scandals. However, Kodak remains optimistic. He is gifted, and his journey is one of tenacity and survival. He has a chance to regain his position in hip-hop if he can overcome his personal issues and avoid legal issues. Kodak has experienced both success and failure in the past. His narrative is far from done, despite his controversies and legal issues. It is uncertain if Kodak will be able to change his ways and find the atonement he seeks, but one thing is certain: his tale will enthrall and motivate others for years to come. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful stories on music and culture.